you know, you want to pose it kind of like that. You son of Okay people, welcome back to another Fwoosh review. This is Robo. I'm looking at the San Diego Comic-Con 2014 exclusive Cyborg from Mattel, part of the Total Heroes Ultra line. It's another line I've seen in stores, haven't really picked them up. Mattel sent this to me and I thought, yeah, what the hell? Expand my boundaries. Did I say that right? Who cares? Comic-Con packaging, you know, elaborate. This isn't as elaborate as the Batmobile packaging, but it's definitely something a little more special than you'll see in retail. And especially with the extra accessories, that type of thing. The back has bio, accessories, picture of Vic, other figures from the line. So like I said, not really elaborate, but a little more than, you know, you'll see at Walmart or Toys R Us or wherever you buy them. It came in just a plain box, just with Cyborg on the front. Cyborg. That's it. Mattel. On the back. It's pretty plain. Nothing to it. It does... Let's see. Contents. 1 figure, 9 accessories. Who cares? But I'm gonna open this up. I know. Cut back in. So, see you in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Another fight with packaging to get my figure loose. But that's okay. He wasn't flopping around or getting damaged or anything like that. First off, I gotta say, I love chrome. I don't know what it is. Something, you throw chrome on anything and I'm gonna double take, look at it again, kinda, no, that's not too bad. As far as, you know, Cyborg figure goes, he's cool. I don't have anything to compare to from the same line, but what are you gonna do? He's Cyborg. Actually, I could probably, because of the blockiness, the cartooniness, I don't even mind that much. I would, you know, if I didn't have my perfect Cyborg in Classics, I could see myself using this figure as on that shelf. But if I didn't have a couple problems with the figure in the first place. As soon as I open it up, I right off the bat, and it's probably hard to tell in video, I'll have some pictures on the Fwoosh, but right off the bat, the left arm hangs down fairly naturally. The right arm, it sticks out a little bit. I can't get it to go down. It just wants to jut out. If I straighten the arms, you'll check it out. If I straighten the arms out like that, you can see, you know, there's kind of a, and I think the arms are the same. It just seems like there's not enough undercut here. The torso's symmetrical on both sides, seems like. It has to be something to do with the arm not being, it's sunk too deep, or I couldn't tell you exactly. So, right off the bat, there's that. Otherwise, you know, he stands fairly well. Like I said, the chrome is going to make me overlook some of the other things that I don't like. Articulation wise, his head is on a ball, but you don't get a lot of up and down with it. The side to side arms are hinge and swivel. You get up a little bit. The shoulder pads are on pegs, so they rotate up, but they'll stop your arm from coming up about that far. Go like that though. Elbows are hinge and swivel. You have a swivel at the elbow. Hinge. You go about almost 90. Swivel at the wrist, swivel at the waist, hips up, hinge and swivel. You get damn good movement. So swings out pretty good, but it's an open hinge all the way out. Knees, not quite 90. Just a hinge on the ankle. I'm forgetting anatomy tonight. I don't know. It's blocked by this big ring right here from getting too much. No rocker. It's sadly becoming my make or break articulation right there. But he stands. That's a good thing. Now, the thing about Cyborg, he comes with quite a bit of accessories. Whatever. First off, you have his jetpack. It's a cool looking jetpack. It goes on his back. What, airfoil wings? Jetpack with airfoil wings is what they call it. Now, nicely sculpted. It works. It's slightly flimsy. Nicely sculpted on the back. Now, it's a peg. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six-sided peg. I forget my geometry. So it pegs right in the back, just like that. Which is fine. He looks great from the back. You turn it around, it's the inverse detail showing forward. So I don't know how that works. It's passable if you glance at it, but you start looking too much and it's, you know, it's the reverse of the mold. No nice detail on the front. I care about the front of the figure. So jetpack, it'll be a drone. Cyborg's little drone he'll send out into battle. Scout ahead. Now he comes with, let's see, let me make sure I get this right. Concussion cannon. He comes with 2 of these. So that's pretty cool. He can dual wield. He's not joining metal together, so he's not welding. Now, the thing about these, there's this panel right here that's on a spring. Let me get this other accessory. So, then each weapon has this rectangle peg. It just slips right in there. That goes in there, and it stays fairly nice. Now this is his Mega Blade. Mega Blade. That's for hardcore bread cutting, pizza, sausage, cake, whatever needs to be cut through, fencing, doors, bridges. It's a Mega Blade. So it's on that, and that door, whatever you want to call it, right there is on a spring underneath. So once you pull it out, it's covered right back up. Now that is kind of nifty. So I do like that. Right on top of the chrome. I've got a bad place in the chrome right here. It's kind of foggy. That's okay though. Mega Blade. Like I said, he comes with 2 of the concussion cannons. So yeah, he looks pretty badass like that. Holding 2 of them. Now, this head, he came with this head on. And to me, it gives kind of a classic vibe. Kind of the old school Cyborg. Now his other head, now this pops right off. It's not a biggie. Even the heads are even kind of rubbery. You can kind of smash them. They're not gummy, but the heads pop right on. This is more, I look at this as more of a modern look. Kind of more techy, less like the side of his face has the strap around his head, like that's actually holding the half of his face on. I don't know. This seems more integrated. And I actually prefer this head. So, it's kind of cool. He comes with 3 sets of hands. I can't remember which ones he came with in the package, but I dig fists. So, but they're fairly easy to pull out. It's not really a mushroom peg. It's kind of just a bulge. So it just kind of sticks in there. He has what I'm assuming is flying hands. I call them karate chop hands. Open palm, closed fist. And then he comes, and he has a left hand for that too. And then he comes with open gripping hands. Easy to change out, easy to go in. My problem here, he comes with the open grippy hand, and he doesn't come with anything to grip. There's no discernible handles on any of the weapons that would fit into the hand. This has cables and such, I guess he could grab, but that's useless. Unless he's just, hanging out waiting for battle. But like I said, fists are for me. I do dig the bulky gauntlets. Kind of makes them look tough. Now for his last accessory, he comes with this Sonic Scrambler. Now from the name I would think something smaller, I'm used to the little satellite dish or whatever, claw's hand, that kind of thing. This is huge. Now the problem comes into play with the fact that this is heavier than the figure. I'm not saying the figure is fragile or anything. He's light, but all the joints are nice and stiff. It's fairly solid for being so light. Now, this just slips over his big bulky gauntlet, like I was just saying, and it's tapered inside. It goes down into it, so whenever you squeeze it over here, it kind of presses out. So it fits nice and, snug. It's not coming off. My first problem is this big ring right here. It just interferes. It just looks odd, like he got his hand caught in a pipe or something, and he can't get it out. Let go of the shiny object. So the next problem I have is he is not going to stand with this in any kind of battle-ready pose. There's just no way. I can't get him to counterbalance. I can't lean him back far enough. Well, unless you're going to do that. Thanks, Cyborg. Make a liar out of me. But he's leaning back against his own power. Even if you go out to the side, you want to pose it kind of like that. You son of a bitch. Out to the side, kind of. The weight of the gun pulls him over towards in the cannon direction. I even try to counterbalance back, and it just pulls him. I mean, and his ankles aren't made for that. See, it pulls him straight off the. Yeah, he stands fine, people. Everything's great. He's not gonna stay that for I just found the sweet spot for a second. See, it just lifts his foot right off the ground. Yeah, whatever. Gravity well. Either way, this is going to make Cyborg precarious to stand, is what I'm trying to say. Now, this is kind of a cool, just, you know, accessory set off the side, like a rocket launch or some kind of generator or that kind of thing. Plus, I don't like it squeezing on my pretty chrome. All in all, not a bad figure. Like I said, well, I probably say this about all toys, but if it's your thing, pick it up. I mean, it's worth your time. He'll go in great with the other figures of the line, that kind of thing. And that's about it. If you're lucky enough to grab them, Comic-Con and all. So, accessory, hand, head, hand, another hand, accessory, and a pizza blade. But hope you like the video. If you do, you know, throw a comment at me, or, you know, thumbs up, or subscribe to the Fwoosh. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, it's cool. But keep on fwooshing.